Hey there, this is Billy Bryan, also known as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and you are listening to the Hardly Heroes podcast. Remember, I'm a sailor, so you know what to do.
Multi-pass.
Engage. What?
He knows it's a multi-pass.
There you go.
Oh, did you guys see the Lilu at the Comic Con?
The hoo-hoo?
That was wearing
Lilu?
Oh, yes.
the orange, like...
Woo, she had the suspenders and everything.
There was a couple of them actually.
Oh,
There's like
was
about two or
there?
three. Yeah, there was two or three.
Logan, can you, sorry, just lift
Lilu.
up the laptop a little bit?
Lilu
It's already
multipass.
been open. They have been.
Oreos.
Fucking love Oreos.
Yeah, you can. Anybody who wants them can have them. I don't want them. I don't like them.
Oh.
Do you know what flavor red velvet is?
Chocolate.
Poop.
Chocolate. Yes.
But this doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like poop. To me,
Ew, what does poop taste like? I've never had poop.
it tastes like red chocolate.
Ew,
Maybe if you tried it, you'd know.
that's delicious poop.
Dog poo, icky, icky dog poo.
Oh.
You know what that's from?
Nope.
Drop Dead Fred.
Wow.
It tastes like dunch.
Dunch.
Oh, that dunch. Remember to talking to your
Manny's about to
microphone.
stab us all in the face.
No, I'm
What?
not. I'm waiting for it to organically begin.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that conversation that just gets us going.
I feel that is
That-
what's getting us going.
Tickles our testicles and
Whoa.
Tickles your
Going.
fancy?
What tickles
Right
your
for-
testicles better than dunch?
Going right for the testes.
no, that tickles up something else.
Elbow?
The grundle?
Yeah, sure.
What's a grundle?
I can only imagine.
It's the in-between skin from
Okay.
your balls to your
No,
ass.
that's the taint or the gooch.
No, the
Or the-
grundle, I like
No.
that.
chote. There's also chote.
Chote.
Or chode.
That's what I've heard.
So
Chote.
he
Chote.
can have like 4 different names,
No,
but I can't
I've heard
call
of no because that's like a new. You can't. Look,
I say geef.
what the fuck?
Like Zangief?
It's the sure
no, gooch.
from A to your Zangief.
Yeah. That was very funny.
I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know. We're talking about gooches,
Everybody's
Zangiefs, and
just
fucking Street
delirious.
Fighter.
Sorry, I was late. That's why I've
wait.
been
Yeah,
a
You
little
were so
tired.
late.
Jesus Christ.
Some of us got to work.
Yeah.
yeah,
some of
Manny, you don't work at all.
I don't.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That's not what you do.
I wish I could do stuff in the car so that I wouldn't waste 45 minutes one way every fucking time.
Yeah, it happens.
Such a
You
waste.
need to get one of those cars that drive
Yeah.
itself.
I'm gonna give
Is it
myself
called a
a
self-driving car?
Yeah.
Okay. You know those cars?
A
that
Tesla
drive
is the
them-
only one that does it, though, right?
Does it? I
don't know.
That people can buy is the only one that I know of.
What about
Is that
ones
legal?
What about ones that cats can buy?
I don't think cats can buy cars, to
Cats-
tell you the truth.
Cats got jobs.
Do your cats have jobs?
They
Because if so,
keep
can
the
they,
mice away.
Can they hook
Do you
my
see
dog
mice around?
This is true. Hey, by the way,
Just got a raise.
I I stopped by Walgreens because Walgreens has some exclusive pop figures sometimes, like the only Walgreens exclusives. Didn't find any that I liked, but I found this this Batman action figure. It's like almost
It's like a
looking
big Lego kind of.
Yeah,
So it's up for grabs for whoever wants it, and if nobody wants it, we can keep it in the studio.
we'll probably keep it in.
In the
But yeah,
studio.
I thought I'd it was nice, you know.
Looks cool.
Yeah, it's a cool little Batman.
Did they have the other ones there? No.
No, just the Batman.
Harley Quinn and Black Lantern.
Whatever that is.
Black
That's
Lantern?
racist.
So racist.
Jesus, his name's
That says Black Lantern.
his
His name is Goat.
his name's John
Yeah, there
Stewart.
you go. Yeah.
Man, so what else? What else? Did we do anything fun or exciting this weekend?
It was Halloween.
No, not the weekend. That was
Well,
I mean,
this
Tuesday.
weekend, but Tuesday, like since the weekend.
Yeah, that's about it. Huh?
Anybody
That's all-
dress up?
No, I went to a concert,
Oh,
the most amazing fucking concert I've
I
ever
saw the
seen.
pic-
poop
yeah.
on you. Poop on you.
The concert was for
Oh.
a group called Odessa, an electronic band out of Seattle.
I've heard of them.
Hold on. The band that you were going to convince me to like on
Right.
the drive.
Yes,
to
and
LA?
we did, right? Yeah.
Before that, I was into
I
that.
was sitting in the middle of the concert when they played that song that you knew, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Send it to Sterling, send it to Sterling," and it
so
wouldn't go through. It didn't. It
Oh,
was just
shut
stuck
up.
in my text until 7 o'clock the next day,
I was so
and that's why
jealous.
you text me like, "You motherfucker" or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
I
You
was-
little bitch, and
I
I was
was
like,
so
"What did I
mad.
do?"
Oh,
I was like,
man.
"Fuck!" He noticed I didn't go to the gym this morning.
Damn it!
I was like, "Nope." It was the
I
video.
was so fucking jealous. It looked awesome.
It was I did not expect all that, honestly, man. I thought these two dudes, I mean, how much could they do on their own?
Yeah.
Half of the music is recorded anyways, but they put on an excellent show. They had they played instruments throughout the concert. They had drums set out, and they would jump from the keyboards to the drums. They had two guys playing horns to fill in, not exactly like that, but
Right? That's like that's perfect,
to
right?
fill in kind of the epicness of it. And then they had this team of drummers that would come out for a few songs, and they would stand outside and just go at it.
Look, I know. I put him back on, okay? Jesus. I fucking know.
How does that happen?
These
I caught a
Nikes.
whiff
It's
so
these,
bad.
dude, these Nikes stink more than any shoe I've ever had. I bought these Nikes and my Vans on the same day. Vans don't smell. The Nikes reek like stinky cat asshole. Without the little gem on the butt. They're so bad.
I
From
saw
now
that
on, you're only allowed to
I know.
wear the Vans.
I know.
the show.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people on drugs.
Really?
there.
Wait, did you
What do you
take a
think?
survey?
Acid or-
you trust me, you could tell. Like this couple was feeling each other so hard that I'm positive they were pregnant the next day.
Yeah,
it
and-
was
Which
crazy.
is weird because they weren't even a couple.
Like I looked over and I was like, I'm watching porn right now. He's like rubbing her down. I was like, I'm here with my wife. Like I
rain
can't.
of
Like,
a
can I rub you
thousand
down? It's like,
Oh.
no. She's like, wait for later. No, but it was the crowd went wild. It was amazing. Like just the energy you got, and it was cold as fuck out there. We were out in Cal Expo.
it was
on the field.
It was outside.
Yeah.
on.
It was out. It's a Cal Expo out on the field. They have a field like where there's bleachers and shit.
Yeah.
Cal Expo.
Cal
in
Expo.
Sacramento.
Is it over there
Arden.
by the is it Bonnie Field
Sure, whatever.
Like Bonnie
Bonnie
Heating
and
and
Clyde.
Plumbing.
where they
yeah.
play like the soccer games?
Maybe look, there was grass on the ground, and there was bleachers around. So yeah, it has. Yes, it had.
I saw sports grass.
You know, the grass, the bleachers, soccer, sports. Yay.
Hey, I played soccer.
Well, you have to.
It was nighttime, okay,
Oh,
and there was a lot of
Jesus.
naked children running around.
What?
Kids? Because I'm 36.
I don't know.
and they're-
There's grass. There's bleachers. If that's what you call it.
There was a lot of
Go, my
half-naked
favorite sports
girls.
team.
Like
Sure.
a lot. I mean, like these girls are so confident to be walking around with less than underwear on.
Were they good looking?
Oh shit!
Wow.
Rob and I were like, God
There
damn.
it
You're like, can we take one home?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
One thing I did like, because I've been to like rock concerts and stuff, and it was different. Like the crowd was way different. I've never been to an electronic show. This was new to me, and I noticed something different with the crowd is that people aren't going and trying to fucking kick you in the mouth throughout the show.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Like everybody's doing their own
little more
thing,
chill.
dancing, and it was nice. They're still doing the lights thing from like the '90s rave shows.
Yeah.
Like they're still doing like the dance with
yeah.
the neons.
I love it.
That's
I
funny.
never gets old.
I guess not. Not when you're on drugs.
Timeless.
Yeah. So no, we had a lot of fun. Hooked up with a friend from Robin's office.
Oh, there you go.
And hung out with her.
Oh, nice.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, they met us there.
Fun, fun, fun.
But yeah.
All right. Well, by the way, today's episode is brought to you by flowers. They're always cheaper at the cemetery.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we go. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Ursa in crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to everything TV.
You went backwards on that one. Now say it in reverse. Yes.
You should write it down so you have it right in front of you. And then maybe
Spin
And
it
then
backwards.
fuck it up again.
He's reading it off his phone.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek related. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
Episode 78.
Hey-o.
We got Logan here.
Hey, Logan, how you doing?
He informed me that he is 99.99% taller than all people
In the
ever.
history of ever?
Are you taller than Shaq?
No, he's the 0.01%.
Right.
That's true.
What
you go.
about?
Nobody else in the NBA.
Yeah. Period.
There's a lot of people there over 7 foot.
Those people don't matter.
Yao Ming, super
NBA.
tall guy.
Said no NBA.
Oh, no NBA.
No NBA.
No soup for you.
What about B of A?
Okay.
Yes, he is taller than
about
most everybody at B of A.
TNA.
I like TNA.
Ooh, I love it.
Ass
What
and
was
titties. Ass and titties and big booty bitches.
Speaking of ass and titties and big booty bitches, I just want to let you guys know something.
Okay.
I thought he was
Today,
about to fart for some reason.
what? No, I stopped doing that like 40 episodes ago. Bless you. Today's Cookie Monster Day, guys.
Yay!
It's like he has his own day.
Celebrate your favorite cookie monster.
Is that why you bring red
Why I
velvet
bring-
poop?
So you
Poop
bring
Oreos?
it.
Yes,
Bring it.
that is why.
I bring it.
It's.
You brought them joints?
I was gonna bring this for Buddy, but I just didn't feel like spending the money. It's also International Stout Day. Do you like dark beer? Do you like?
That's stout.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Dark beer is gross.
I'm a little bitch when it comes to alcohol.
No, it's just like I don't want to eat my beer
true.
with a knife and fork. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dinner.
I don't want to make this sound every time I drink from it. Woo!
Yeah, that was great.
That was my first sip.
And also,
That was some good dunch.
well, speaking of dunch, it's National Deviled Egg Day.
I love deviled eggs.
I love them too. I love them so much. I had.
Why do you hate them? You eat eggs.
Because
There's
I
no
watched
difference.
this fool
You didn't watch me.
on a video
Okay.
eat like 30 deviled eggs.
It was Thanksgiving. I was like 15,
That's
maybe.
when you eat 30 deviled eggs.
And
is
I
on
had
Thanksgiving.
30 or 40 deviled eggs. It was like right after the Jackass thing where did Bam do it? I think Bam did it.
I
Where
feel like Jackass ruined your life.
They did.
If they didn't even exist, you would be a normal person today.
Probably.
No, probably not.
No? Okay.
Yeah, and I had like 30 or 40 deviled eggs and a gallon of water, and I threw it all up.
Oh.
And then 10 minutes later, I looked, and all the throw up was gone, and my dog ate all of the throw up.
Oh my God.
That's why I can't eat them.
No way.
And I love deviled eggs still. They're great.
Can't do it.
I'll try not to think
And
about that. this
it's
Thanksgiving.
also National Men Make Dinner Day. So make your woman dinner, men.
Don't say that
Shut
so loud.
International
What is your
Men Make
problem?
Dinner Day, Robin. Anyways, that's it.
Ass.
That's all I can-
Hold me,
There it is.
Well, she'll hear this tomorrow, and it'll no longer be that day.
Ah, you
Boom
missed.
shakalaka
I'll have to
laka.
wait a whole year.
Oh, yeah. And then it'll be on a Friday. And then Manny will just take her to a restaurant.
Boom.
I'll make some spaghetti. That's because that's all I know how to make. Spaghetti with
Spaghetti and
just-
meatball?
No meatballs. That's too much work.
Why not? I like the meatball.
So what do we got? We were looking through our Geek Fuel again.
Yeah,
Logan was
Yeah.
pointing out some really cool stuff. Aaron forgot his.
I did. I forgot it here.
So he didn't. Did you get to play the game?
I did. Logan lent me his code to download it, and I played the
yes.
game today. It was really fun, actually.
Was it really fun?
It was like it's like a 2D survival. Like you have to. You're in this little level. It's 2D, so it's
Just a little
side scrolling. Yeah, it's a little level.
2D? Okay.
And you just have to fight off like waves of enemies and keep going until you die. It's like what was it
Like
called? I
Horde?
don't remember what it was called.
Horde from
I thought it was
Gears.
game show something.
Death by game show. So the premise is you're in a game show and you have to keep winning each level by killing all the opponents.
There's
and
an old
survive.
arcade game that's kind of like Smash TV.
There it is. Yeah. So it was fun though.
Boom.
It was a good free game and I loved it.
And then the shirt. Logan's wearing his shirt today.
He is.
What do you have pinned to your shirt?
This was from I had a competing monthly subscription box way
Yes.
back in the day.
Fuck those dudes.
And this is a Stranger Things boombox pin.
Oh.
Why was I not told
That's
we
okay.
were all wearing Stranger Things?
Well,
today?
you should have just done it because you knew what we were talking about today.
You are a Stranger Thing.
Hey,
That's definitely true.
I think it's good actually for a comparison as you see the not Geek Fuel Stranger Things
Right.
shirt and the Geek Fuel Stranger
and I
Things
have
shirt
to say,
next to each other.
I like the
Yours
Geek
is
Fuel.
good. It is
great.
It is
but-
very good.
But our new one,
I know.
come on.
It's
This
that
is
this
way
is
better.
It's not.
It's like a playing card with
Correct.
what else does it
11.
have?
Yeah, it's
Well,
actually
yeah, with
it's,
11.
It's the 11 of waffles.
Oh,
So you
that's
can
very
see.
good.
So it's made so the
Elle
top
is
part
holding up a
11.
waffle, an Eggo.
And her reverse is the upside down.
Is the Demogorgon.
Yeah.
And then you get all these little like there's the hat that the kid wears and the
Dustin's hat.
walkie-talkie. Yes, thank you, etc. etc.
Oh, et cetera, et cetera.
That packaging also, I feel like we really glossed over the packaging. I feel a little bit like fuck you, Geek Fuel. I don't have room in my house to store empty boxes, but how am I going
That
to
is
get rid
pretty
of
cool.
that thing?
I
So
know,
that's what the shirt came in.
Yes, it came in an
look.
Eggo waffle.
But it
looks
says
like an Eggo
11.
Wago.
Eggo Woggle.
Eggo waggo.
Anyways.
Eggo waffle box
Bam.
that says 11 on it.
Correct.
Has all the kids on it, and it actually has a little comic on the back
Yeah, a little 3-paneled comic.
of the Demigorgon, and they pull off the head,
Of the
and guess who it is?
It's Barb.
Barb.
It was Barb the whole time.
Yeah.
That would
And
be
if
the
it wouldn't have
best
been for
ending.
those blasting kids, she would have never gotten caught.
So it's a play on Scooby Doo.
Correct.
Correctamundo. Cowabunga.
What?
If I may say so myself.
Ooh,
Okay.
Throwback. Throwback Thursday. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. No problem.
Have a little Ninja Turtles.
Well, we're talking about Stranger Things right now. We can go ahead
Correct.
and get into that.
Did we all?
I haven't finished it.
No, I
none
didn't
of
finish
us-
it. But how far did you get?
I'm on like episode 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're right around where we are.
He's on 4 and I'm on 4 as well. I finished episode 4.
So Stranger Things, the second season, started on Netflix this weekend on Friday. We all got back from Stanley's LA Comic-Con to try to rush and watch it.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Like
Russian.
Russian?
Watch it in Russian.
Dress like the dressing?
No, just the caps.
Oh,
Just the
got it. Okay.
caption.
Yeah.
I don't like that analogy.
No.
What dressing?
Yes.
You don't like some Russian dressing on your salad?
No.
It's pretty good. It's pretty tasty.
Zesty Italian dressing.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a zesty Italian myself.
Do you think anybody's out there not watching Stranger Things?
Man. Oh, that's one thing I meant to tell you.
If so, hands off to you.
Why?
What's the
Hands off.
Nielsen ratings?
Hands off.
Because his hands got cut off for not watching Stranger Things. Because
Yeah.
that's what people would do to you.
Fucking
So the Nielsen ratings people released an unauthorized ratings for Stranger Things. They don't ever put out the ratings Netflix. They never do.
okay.
And they're saying they got 15 million viewers for the premiere.
Oh.
So that's
Interesting.
pretty
What,
good.
like
That's
opening weekend?
Yeah.
just for the first episode premiere. Like they're not saying the whole thing. That's like old school Walking Dead numbers, 15 million people.
Yeah, I know, but when's the timeline?
It's just
Maybe just the
it's just
day.
how many ever people watched the first episode from I think the
in
weekend.
the first day.
okay, that's what I
I'm
wanted.
pretty sure it's the weekend, but yeah, so that's not bad. Like and
Interesting.
and yeah, Netflix never releases how many viewers each show has,
That's fucking insane.
but yeah, Nielsen unverified released it. So
Okay, so anybody who's not watching the show, we're not going to spoil it, but I'm going to give you a heads up of what's been happening a little bit since the beginning. So in season 1, a kid goes missing and his friends and family try to save him from another dimension, right? It's another dimension?
yeah, it's the
sure.
upside down. It's yeah,
With the help of a young girl with abilities.
correct.
So in season 2, the kids are back and trying to live a normal life while Sheriff Hopper is trying to keep everything that's happened under wraps. That's pretty unspoil-free, right?
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so this show's from the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
They are the creators. They're
Yes.
doing a great job. So how do you guys feel so far? So you said your buddy said he's 5 episodes in. Aaron and I are 4 episodes in. I can't wait to get back and watch it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Feeling like some of the 80s references are kind of thrown in your face a lot more. Like, I get it. You're sharpening your pencil in 1985.
I love that.
Yeah. What year are they actually in? Do we know?
I think 84.
84? I think you're right.
84 or 85. But yeah, I saw before because we didn't get to watch it this weekend because we were at Stanley's LA Comic Con.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah, and everybody I saw online without they weren't spoiling it, but they're like, this is better than season 1. I'm like, man, I don't know. But so I'm on episode 4. They've been solid episodes. Each episode I've seen, like they've been really good. The production value, you can tell, is up. They're spending more money, and it looks amazing.
Looks really good.
Do you feel it's better than season 1 so far?
So far, yes.
Manny?
That's tough because season 1 gave me something I hadn't seen before, and I know what to expect now. I'm familiar with the characters, so now I want more. And to give me that more is a whole nother challenge. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what's happening. They're hitting certain things that are still reminding me of 80s movies, which I like. But
of course.
But
it's I'm not. This isn't a spoiler. It's kind of vague, but I'm really digging D'Artagnan, and I want to see where it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part bugged me a little bit when they're chasing down that monster. But yeah,
but I'm excited to see like with that story because it's not the main story. That part, it's kind of like a side quest, maybe. But I want it like that's exciting to me. Like
the kid that plays the Red Power Ranger in the Power Rangers movie,
dude.
What? Like I'm really hoping his character gets better because he is the only one that's like, oh, what is happening here?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But he's supposed to be like over the top asshole 80s mullet.
Now, is he supposed to have
That's
a mullet or
yeah.
like the straight, like long, like
He is
I thought it was
a
a
hairband?
so
Shouldn't
bad.
a hairband have like if he's in a hairband,
Right.
a metal hairband? Don't they have bang? Like, do they don't cut their bangs, right?
I don't know.
I
Unless
don't
it
know, but
depends
his hair
on where
is
he's-
hideous.
Right?
It looks like they like.
look so greasy and just gross.
It kind of looks like they put extensions in his hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's like,
no, he is the only character that is like really it's way
little
over the top,
yeah.
but it works. There's certain things I'm going to give it a pass because the show is so good.
Still, my favorite is
I love the intro. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were
Way
going
to go.
still when he's like, "Why do I got to be Winston?" He's
Oh,
like,
that
"No."
was great.
That was my
was
favorite.
great.
Why do I got to be Winston?
Robin's like, who is he supposed to be?
Yeah.
It's like Winston.
Black one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
right when I
Because
He's not
I'm
even a
black?
scientist.
Yeah, he's not. I love that. He's not even a scientist.
why don't you be him?
Yeah.
But it's because he's black.
Yep. Nobody wants to be Winston.
The introduction of new characters, Max is great. I love Max. She's already got her own pop out there. Have you seen it?
Really?
The Funko Pop? Yeah,
Shut
it's
up.
already out there.
That's awesome.
She's
That
got
was
that.
fast.
She's wearing the mask up above her head, kind of.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
With
I
the
like
knife
that.
in it.
Yeah, at first they're like with the arcade, they're Mad Max.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they were so good. Stop being a creep or whatever.
I didn't know what they were doing for the longest time when they were searching for change.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what is happening here?
Yeah,
I love that.
Why do you need the quarters?
But yeah, I thought it was great. I'm very excited to see where the rest of this goes. You said that there is some controversy on the further later down the
because
line.
I didn't get it spoiled, but like I saw 5 or 6 articles and a few Facebook posts about the Duffer Brothers had to come out about something that happens in episode 7, and I'm like, what the what could
now
it
I'm
be?
really excited to see. the
Yeah,
rest
so
of it.
I just want to get it done. I want to finish it, and I cannot wait.
You just want to finish that dunch.
Finish the dunch. That's what I got.
Nice.
That's my dunch song. I broke him. Sorry, Logan. Did
What is it about Dutch? I just don't understand
well,
why it
that
makes
word.
me giggle
well,
every time.
what it's about dunch is it's a mix between lunch and dinner. Dunch.
It's also what comes out of your ass when you squeeze too hard.
Well, yeah, you got to work. It's like a good mix of like squeezing and then relaxing.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta level it out because you don't want to squeeze too hard.
The dunch is the push,
Right.
and then the
Plop. Because you don't want to squeeze too hard because then you'll get
is the release.
if you squeeze too hard you'll get the roids and you don't want that.
It almost kind of sounds like if you eat too big of a lunch and then you eat too big of a dinner, then you end up having to take a giant dunch by the end.
You gotta dunch that shit out.
You better go dunch that up.
Take that dunch outside.
You've got some news for us, don't you?
Do I?
Do you want to go over it? No?
Yeah.
You got it?
So a little sad news for us. And hello.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So Westworld season 2.
Yes.
It's still kind of coming. It's coming out, but the production has been halted.
What the fuck?
Right. They're not saying. TMZ actually came out today and said one of the main cast members fell and hit their head at home.
Oh, no.
So like it's a big enough character that they have to halt production.
Is it Evan Rachel Wood?
I hope not. I love her.
I would so.
James Marsden.
Marsden? No.
So it's halted. They're not. They're saying it's almost inevitable that it'll get pushed back. It's not canceled, but it's getting pushed back.
Jeez.
And then Michael Bay. Everybody know Michael Bay, Transformers,
Yes,
big explosions.
Unfortunately, we know.
Yeah. So Michael, this isn't a joke. I read and I had to verify this through multiple sources. Michael Bay is doing a Dora the Explorer movie. You know, the kids' TV
No,
cartoon.
The little
Lion.
Mexican girl.
Not kidding.
Live action?
Mexican girl. Right?
I believe so.
What?
Yeah.
Is that necessary?
What do
Is it
you
gonna-
need?
He's
that
gonna be
movie
like
for?
panning the camera around her the
Yeah.
entire time.
I mean, I don't watch Dora the
What
Explorer.
about the monkey?
I don't know. I don't watch the
Didn't
show.
she have a monkey?
Yeah,
Played
there
by
is a
Andy Serkis.
there is.
Is the backpack going to have unnecessary robot lips?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't
but
know what
so
that is. Robots' lips are never unnecessary.
sex robot. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm not gonna see it, but woohoo! Dora the Explorer live action.
Your daughter will want to see it.
She will not want to see a
Yep.
Dora the Explorer
gonna
live
make you
action
go.
gritty reboot.
By the time it comes out, Xander will want to watch
she
it too.
doesn't even watch Dora
Protector
the
man.
Protector Man. She doesn't even watch Dora the Explorer, so whatever.
What does she like watching? What is
You know,
My Little
C-SPAN.
Pony.
Oh yeah,
C-SPAN,
She's a Robin. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about it. And that's all I got for now. And the McRib's back, if anybody cares.
Does anybody eat the McRib?
I love it. I love the McRib.
Buddy's face
Wow.
was like you just took a shit in the middle of the room, and he's
Because that's what a McRib is.
It's really good.
A big steaming pile of shite.
Look, I've
Shitty ribs.
I've eaten way. It's not ribs. Don't look. I can be honest with myself and say that I know the McRib
only-
has no rib in it.
The only reason why it's popular is because they don't sell it all the time.
Yeah, because it's always a limited time that they put it out, and it's always random. It's never the same month or the same.
That will make you done.
I'll have at least. Oh, it's a bad one.
Major Dunch.
Major Dunch to ground can bunch. I don't.
That was a fail. Okay, I found this thing online from BuzzFeed.
Is it a dildo?
Whoa.
No, I already got like 20 of those.
BuzzFeed's dildo.
In all colors, shapes, and sizes.
What's your favorite color?
The purple one.
The big purple heater.
No, I like
It's extra girthy.
Dick Mark.
Oh my god, this is a
The
funny
Dick
episode.
Mark XL.
Oh yes, I had to put that away because I didn't want to scare Frankie on the next episode.
Yikesy.
Terror in the night. That
Yeah.
would terrorize his night.
He's
quite
all,
a
we
bit.
need to put that in the haunt. That's scary.
Yeah.
Boo!
Put it right in the front.
What is that?
That's a
That's the Dick Mark.
that's a big piece of cardboard. It's really happy though.
No, it's not even happy. It's, just normal.
It's a veiny, triumphant bastard.
Okay, this is what I
What
found.
did BuzzFeed say?
Yeah, this is what BuzzFeed had to say.
Bud feed.
BuzzFeed.
Oh, I heard butt feed.
Film facts
Dunch.
that sound like lies but are totally true. I thought
Like
this would be
Dora
kinda
the
fun.
Explorer.
Yes. Now they had 18, but some of them were boring.
Oh.
So I just listed the 11 that I liked. Are we taking photos over here? Okay.
I don't know. I saw him doing it. I just wanted to turn around.
Okay, the first one I found was Pumbaa from, we all know him,
Lion
Lion
King.
King,
Pumbaa, yeah.
is the first Disney character to fart.
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
Because he
That's
farts in the
crazy.
jacuzzi area.
Yes.
And then he gets out and there's no
When I
bubbles.
was a young warthog.
He knows the song.
Very nice.
It's a good song.
I think most of us know this one. This is number 2. Michael Myers' mask in the Halloween movie was a Captain Kirk mask painted white.
I didn't know that.
Did not know that.
It is
pretty awesome.
If you see them side by side, it's the same mask, but white,
Racist.
But white.
and then the hair is pushed back
Oh, okay.
versus like the comb over. Number 3, R2D2 was originally meant to be able to speak normally, like
Oh, like
English,
an actual
like English.
like actual words.
I think that would really take away from his character.
I like
Definitely.
him beeping and booping.
Yeah, it's so iconic now.
Yeah.
His
Very
sound.
upsetting, though. I can't understand him.
No.
No. None of my impressions are good. Like none of them.
No, it's
I hate it.
it makes it.
I
Good
can't
that they're so
even
bad.
I can't even impersonate a beep boop right. Beep boop beep. See, that was better than mine. How does he do it?
Why have not?
Wait,
I can't
wait.
get Manny to do that.
I am Bane.
I can't get Manny
No,
to do
you
it.
can't
He
ask me.
never
It has to
does
be
it.
Yeah, we were at
perfect
LA
special time.
and Bane walked by and
He was gonna
and-
punch me if I did that. I
and
could
then-
see it in his face.
but he was like, "Do it."
He was
No.
gonna pick me up and break my back.
He
on
said
his knee.
no. It only happens organically. Fucking assholes.
Manny, was that you?
Yes, that was.
That was a good impression.
Number.
See, even that better than mine.
Yeah, so much better. Number 4, Sean Connery wore a toupee when he played James Bond.
I could see that.
That's pretty interesting.
Well, how old?
Yeah.
So what was that? The 80s, 70s?
I think 70s maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like James Bond.
Sean Connery.
Number 5, Bill Murray was almost chosen for the role of Han Solo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I remember. I've seen that before.
Ugh, that would have been
Ugh.
awful.
Wasn't it? What's his name? Who's the other guy too? That was gonna be
John Hamm.
not John Hamm.
Rick Moranis,
Not Rick
Moranis.
Martin Short,
Martin Scorsese.
Steve Martin,
Steve Guttenberg.
He's in so many
Adam
movies.
Driver.
Adam Sandler.
He was in Joe
Damn it, I
Dirt.
can't think of
He
it.
was in
That guy? David Spade?
no, not David
Oh.
Spade.
Kid Rock.
Come on, what's his name? It's driving me nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I just said so many names.
Your hints are so fabulous too. Buddy.
Yeah, that one guy.
With the,
He's in
with
Joe Dirt.
movies. That one guy with the eyebrows.
yeah.
He's been in so many other things.
Oh, man.
Well, you look it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep going.
Just do it.
Aladdin's appearance is based on
Oh,
Tom
Christopher
Cruise.
Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken. There you go. I don't even know why we're talking about Christopher Walken anymore. I forgot.
Han Solo.
It's Han Solo.
Oh, he was going to be Han Solo?
Yeah, I heard.
That would be dumb. I love Christopher Walken, but that's stupid.
All right. Aladdin's appearance is based on Tom Cruise. You could see that.
A little bit.
Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin's, but his look, not the pants.
Because Tom Cruise is totally Egyptian.
Yeah.
What is he? Or Arabic?
Yeah, but isn't it Egyptian?
When does
don't-
Tom
I'm-
Cruise wear
My
MC Hammer pants?
geography is awful.
Oh, at his house all the time.
How many
Can't
times?
touch this.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
He can't even do that right. What's?
And he's supposed to be a drummer.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is
Yeah,
that?
let's not talk about it.
Back to the Future was originally going to be called Spaceman from Pluto.
Yes, I heard that.
What was that?
Such a stupid
Back
name.
to the Future was originally going to be called Spaceman from Pluto.
I don't think I wouldn't have seen it if it was called that.
That'd have been a
Like,
stupid
how do you?
name.
It sounds like a B-rate. Like
So
They didn't even
weird.
go to space.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't even go to Pluto.
Chris Martin from Coldplay, if you don't know who Chris Martin is,
right from Coldplay.
played a zombie in Shaun of the Dead.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
I
that
didn't
either.
know that either.
He should have stayed a zombie.
I know the
Yes.
two guys from Shaun of the Dead played zombies in another.
Did you guys see what Gwyneth Paltrow wore for Halloween this year?
No,
A
because I don't-
box around her head.
What?
What's in the box
What's in the box?
is her head.
That's not bad.
good.
I don't
From
really
Seven.
like Gwyneth Paltrow,
No,
but
but
that's pretty
She
good.
That's
she
good.
put a box over it.
What's in the box? Was that a good impression?
That was great.
Thank you, Manny.
Finally. At the Academy Awards, Tron was blocked from consideration for special effects because computer graphics were considered cheating at the time.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Love Tron.
Tron
that's,
loves you.
that's too bad, you know? They missed their moment.
Yeah.
All
did.
because of the hate.
Oh, Jeff Bridges.
He's not coming back.
Jeff Bridges died?
No, he's not coming back for the third.
Oh yeah, probably not.
O.J. Simpson was in consideration for the first Terminator movie, but was thought to be too gentle for the role of a killing machine. Wow.
That's a good one.
Maybe if they would have given him the character, he would have gotten it
they
out
would
of
have
his
gave
system.
him the glove.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this list again?
This is from BuzzFeed. This is the film facts that sound like lies but are totally true.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
love it.
it's interesting. Last one I got is Star Trek Generations was the first film with its own website.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Generations.
Did you know the Space
Generations.
Jam? You know Space Jam website is still up, and
Is
it
it?
still looks like a GeoCity fucking old school ass
Oh,
website.
I'm going to check that out. So
Are you
that
gonna-
means somebody is paying for it to
Right.
continue on.
At least as of like a year or two ago, it still was. Are you looking it up, Logan? Yeah.
Oh my.
That is
gosh.
sick.
How awesome is that? Yeah. So that's Space Jam still up and running, and it still looks amazing.
It's like DOS.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
It's like purposefully takes a long time to load.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got on that. So that was I thought it was fun,
I like
you
that.
know?
Yeah,
and
Really?
Jim Carrey, that was a good one.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna try.
so I thought we
anymore.
can get into Stanley's Comic-Con now. We
Oh.
all had a great time this weekend.
Jesus.
Wow.
Buddy, how excited are you?
I think I'm bleeding.
Not
Out of my
excited
ear
at all.
holes.
It was good.
was fine, I guess.
It was good.
It was whatever.
It was cool.
It
I went.
was just a cool thing.
I drove.
Whatever.
A lot.
I didn't sleep much.
No, not at all.
No, didn't sleep much at all.
So
really.
we all went to Stanley's LA Comic-Con this weekend at
Correct.
the Los Angeles Convention Center.
I felt like a badass. I had every pass imaginable.
Not every
I don't
pass.
think every
No,
pass.
you
I'd like to think that
You didn't have
but-
the VIP pass. You didn't have the 3-day pass. We had the exhibitor pass and the press pass. We only had 2.
You know how
And we
hard
had,
it is
we
to
had
get
the
a press
Project
pass?
Superhero Pass.
This is true.
That's
yeah.
the best pass
That
of
is
all.
the best
Dang
one.
right.
Yep.
You know how hard it is to get a press pass?
It's about this hard.
Oh, no, that's about long.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Deep throat that deep?
Right to the back of the skull.
You can see it pushing out the back.
That's why they call it skull fucking?
Yes, exactly. Duh. So yeah, it was. So what about Stanley's Comic Con?
How did you guys do? How did you guys like it? We had a lot of fun. We were there with Project Wish Upon a Star.
Correct.
And the Blake family, the Tate family, every family imaginable.
All the families.
Yeah. Tim Muncie. We were. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
It
We were
was-
working the booth hard.
It was so awesome just how welcoming they were and how excited for the small stuff that we even did, which I didn't feel like was a lot. And big thanks to Manny and Logan for really setting that stuff up, and Manny for designing the green screen.
Yeah.
Logan for all your work on getting the screen set up and doing all behind the scenes and working with them. Snaps.
Anyways.
Just seeing how excited they were for the stuff we did, which I felt was cool, but I mean, they made it seem like it was such a bigger deal than what it was.
Yeah.
I felt to me like what they were doing was awesome. Working with the family and getting them out here and making sure they were set up and they got to do all these cool things. I thought that was way bigger than what we were doing.
yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
We're just sitting there like,
Here, you want to take a picture?
We were
Yeah.
just happy to help. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I was hesitant just because I have a little bit of social anxiety issues,
Just a little bit.
and I was nervous getting there, and I was nervous about being with the charity. I didn't know how we were going to do or what we were going to do, and getting there and like even just getting there Friday, it was amazing. Like it was super fun, and I had more fun there than I've had in a long time. And we, like Buddy said, what they were doing with the charity was so awesome. And yeah, we didn't do much. Like that was their stuff and their booth. We were there to help, but I don't know. It was just amazing. It was like a really cool experience for me. And that charity, props to all of them. They're awesome. And the family that we got to hang out with were super cool.
So we hung out with Annie and Benji were the
Oh my
kids from the
God,
Blake
they're
family.
So cute.
Yeah, so freaking cute.
Jeremy,
Unbelievable.
Jeremy and Misty were the parents.
Yep.
They were really cool. Really wanted to have a drink with us, but it was tough getting out to dinner on Saturday night after having a long day, then driving an hour to get to the restaurant that they chose.
I
That
just,
was a little-
Misty, if
so
you
we're
are
sorry.
listening to this,
Yeah.
you better still be wearing that Green Lantern or the
the
Green Lantern Red Rain.
Red Ranger.
No,
Ring.
The Red Lantern
Yeah, the
ring.
Red Lantern.
I think he's drunk.
God, I don't know why I cannot talk right now.
It's okay. It's not like you do a podcast or anything.
So we also hung out with Lucas, Bradley, David, and Crystal from the Tate family.
Correct.
Rage ring. That's what I was trying
Tim
to
Muncie and his amazing woodworking.
Dude.
He was bringing it. It's like he was selling his shit, and he was plugging everybody else.
And
Do
he
you
was
guys
bringing
know
them
what
to
he
the-
brought?
No.
The harumph.
Oh, he definitely brought the harumph.
It was cool to watch because he was doing them live there. If you wanted to get a custom woodworking thing done, he would do it for you. And just to watch him do it, like because he does it all by hand.
Yeah.
I can't even. I don't know what that tool.
So it's a routing table.
Okay.
It's a routing table, and he just he's moving the wood out on a stationary routing blade.
It was
as
so
he-
awesome.
And
just
he
to watch him do it.
donated parts of that to Project Wish Upon a Star. If you bought a custom one,
Oh, that's
which was
cool.
really cool.
And he made one for us.
Yes, it's downstairs. Sorry,
It's okay.
I didn't really.
I thought that was so cool. He made one. All three of us are popping out of the
That was
background.
badass.
Yeah, can you guys kind of describe what Tim's art looks like what it is exactly that he
So-
does, like what a comic book pop out is?
So what it is it's a wooden backdrop. So what he did, let's just say for the con, is he put the Stanley Comic-Con like backdrop on a piece of wood,
like a
and
3x5,
then what he does,
right?
then what he does is he takes a figure, or in our case, if you're talking about ours, he cut us out from a picture, and then what he does, he puts a bolt, and it, and then, glues another bolt on the other side. So you stick out three-dimensionally. So what he does for other ones is he takes like a comic book character, say Captain America, buys the comic and then takes, one page out where he's like fighting or something, and he has him three-dimensionally looking like he's popping out of the comic book.
Because we met Tim the first time in Merced, right? He was
Yes.
in Merced.
So that was the first time, and we all approached
funny.
him on our own.
Yeah.
So that by the time the con was over, he knew all of us, but we didn't actually know that he knew all of us already.
Yeah.
So I thought
And
that was
I didn't
interesting.
I didn't realize that we were going to be in a booth with Tim until like a week before we went. Like I didn't realize he was going to be in the booth with us at
nice.
LA. And it was just So but his stuff is really cool, and he was just selling them out quick.
I feel he could have put out
Very
more and
popular.
probably sold twice as many.
Yeah.
Well, he kept putting them out, and Logan was helping him put some
Oh yeah,
together.
definitely. They kept flying off, and he had maybe like 7 or 8 of them left. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You
Put
gotta
'em
get
all
more of
out.
these bad boys
Yeah.
out there. And so I assembled like 6 or 7 of them for him, and I think he wound up selling all the ones that I put out.
No, they were
He
great.
just had some badass ones. I was loving it.
He had some from cosplayers that
Yeah.
walked by and requested some. So we had our photo booth that Buddy explained just a little bit ago. So we created backgrounds, and people came by and took this photo booth and took a photo in front of a green screen, which was being projected onto another screen so that everybody can see what was going on.
Yeah.
And we got about 50 or so photos, maybe more because people were taking them multiple times.
Yeah.
And I've actually loaded up the photo booth onto our website.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you can see all the
Nice.
photos there. I picked all the good ones.
Hardlyheroes.com.
We're a little low on light. Yeah, we're a little low on light, so a couple of them were blurry, but for the most part, they looked pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that was going to come out, the green screen stuff, but when I saw it in action, when we first started doing it, it was awesome. Like the way we did it and the way you set it all up was just so cool, and I liked that it really like pulled people into our booth.
Yeah, I think so. People were really enthusiastic about it.
yeah.
It's like really posing for each and every background. It was really cool because each background had a different theme or feel, and they really played along. It was cool.
Yeah, I think it was fun. Like there was a lot of them that were like, "Oh, that's a green screen. Well, how much does it cost to take a picture?" just come and take a picture. We would love a donation to the charity, but just come and take a picture. And when we told a lot of them that it was free, they got, really? Yes. And then we would say, there's 4 backgrounds. Oh, well, I want this background. No, you get all the backgrounds.
Yeah, I
Get
get to
them all.
What? Oh, it was,
Yeah.
it
The
was great.
versus one was the best.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
had fun with that
definitely.
one.
Yeah.
So I lost my voice counting down for everybody.
I will never count down again.
No, I think we're gonna have to have some sort of recording on a sound system.
5, 4, 3. Yeah, so do that. Just go
Aaron got to meet his hero
I did. Well, like a second.
for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I got to meet Kevin Smith.
Yes, you did.
And I don't know if you listened to last episode, but Aaron said I'm
won't
not going
do
to
it.
meet
It's
him.
not going to happen. And
I was
did.
looking for that sample. Logan told me to sample that so I could play it on the show.
Oh.
I couldn't find it. I guess I just
It was
overlooked it.
like
Damn it.
it wasn't more than 20 minutes in.
I thought it was at the end
No, it was in the beginning.
because we were talking about that.
But yeah, it was
fucking
really
sucks.
cool. I got to take a picture with Kevin Smith. I got a Funko Pop of Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith signed my press pass.
That's pretty
And I
cool.
brought it here with me just so me and
Yeah.
Kevin could hang out together.
That was pretty awesome. Honestly, that
Yeah.
was one of my favorite parts of the entire convention is just getting able to hang out with someone, especially in our group, that gets to just meet their favorite celebrity. And Aaron was kind of tired and stuff, and just the whole the energy of our entire group changed when he came rolling
Well-
over with his press pass with Kevin Smith's autograph.
Well,
on
yeah,
the
it was
back.
funny
Yeah.
because it was the Saturday, and I had just gone back to the hotel room because I was I wanted to relax for a little bit, and Buddy texted me saying, "Hey, Curtis Corona's here. You better get your ass over here." And I was like, I don't really want to see Curtis right now, and he's kind of he's a villain, and he's kind of my arch nemesis, and I don't know if I want to deal with him right now. But I went. I saw Curtis was awesome, and he was great.
He
and
was
I love
nice.
Curtis. No, I know. I love Curtis.
He
and
was playing the role.
I know. And then
It's all a gag.
and then all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, who do I see? Kevin Smith. And I ran over. But yeah, so and then I got the
But
picture.
you kind of walked.
I waddled.
abruptly.
I waddled.
Yeah. More
limped.
of a waddle.
But it was great. It was fun, and yeah, it
More
was
like kangaroo jumped over there.
No, don't. Kangaroos are way tougher than me.
That's true.
Way more athletic.
Definitely.
More like
And
Meatball
he's-
from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
and
I
he's
could-
missing the pouch.
I can dig some meatball. He's a good character.
We were right next door, literally, to the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Minus Fergie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Manny's joke had me dying. Manny comes over to me. He's like, "Hey, buddy, come here." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm about to walk over there." I'm like, "That's cool." He's like, "I'm gonna ask for a group photo." He said right before we're about to take the photo, he's gonna be like, "Hold up, where's Fergie at?" And I lost it, dude. I laughed so hard at that. I was like, "Do it, I do it." He's like, "I'm not gonna go over there and do that." I was like,
they'd
it'd be
fucking
awesome.
beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, they
No,
did
but
that.
they did have Flava Flav in their spot.
Flavor Flav.
So yeah,
That
the
was
weirdest
awesome.
was it Friday that Stan Lee went to their booth?
Yes,
yeah, it was
Friday
Friday.
night,
Yeah.
The weirdest group, like the strange, like you would never think in the same picture you would get Black Eyed Peas minus Fergie, Flava Flav, and Stan Lee all like in the same booth, hanging out, just chatting it up.
It's true.
Well, that was interesting. I actually looked it up afterwards. Is that Black Eyed Peas is releasing a graphic novel with Marvel that Will.i.am wrote.
William.
Yeah, William. And the art is by Benjamin Jackendoff and Damian Scott.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Jack
That
and
is
Doff.
not his name.
Jackendoff.
Jagged off.
Jackendoff. Jackendoff.
It's
Jakku?
German. It's German.
Jackendoff?
Jackendorf.
And the character that we saw, the big dude
He was
with
there,
the big
yeah.
mustache, the big beard and the
Yeah.
glasses. The character's name is Zulu X.
I like how he was wearing a mask of himself.
Yes,
As
and he
like,
took it off, and it was still the
Yeah.
same look. It was like, what the fuck?
That
So
guy
good.
was huge.
He was
Yeah.
big. Yeah,
He's a big
I
dude.
felt bad he had to wear
Quite
the
large.
same outfit all 3
Yeah,
days.
it's
That
easy.
guy-
He packed light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like 30-inch buys. That guy. He was like
Yeah.
he was like 6'8", and his arms were tree
Well,
trunks.
and he was like the nicest dude.
I am
Have you
Groot.
seen his posts on Facebook
No.
and how he's like thinking that like Annie and Lucas were just adorable.
Oh.
And he's like, these kids meant the world to me. It's like all this stuff, and it's like these are this is what's important. All this stuff.
Gentle giant.
I think it's Mark Kane. I think his real name. The guy. I saw him on Facebook. So we saw Flavor Flav. We saw Stan Lee. I saw Stan Lee and Todd McFarlane on stage.
Yeah.
Stan Lee was starting to lose his voice. He was sick.
Oh, yeah.
And Todd McFarlane kept making him talk. I was like,
What a jerk.
Yeah. An asshole. He mentioned
What an asshole.
he mentioned he's going to be bringing back a Spawn movie.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
Yeah, we did, but I'm bringing it back up.
Oh,
every
sorry.
episode is a new
I'm
episode.
sorry. You're right.
That's gonna be good. I've
Spawn
been
movie.
waiting for that.
Oh, man.
Spawn I collected Wolverine comics,
Yep.
Spawn comics, and Captain Marvel were the ones that I really collected growing up. I cannot wait for another Spawn movie.
And
Spawn always had
and I
really
didn't-
cool characters.
Yeah, and I didn't say it, so I did meet Kevin Smith, and because I'm a big, I like his podcast, Fat Man on Batman. I listen to Kevin Smith, and I also met the co-host of that show,
Oh, you
Mark,
did?
Mark Bernardin. I met him on Friday, like just getting
Really
into the con.
pumping
I'm like,
other people's shows
look,
here,
man,
sir.
look, I don't normally.
I'm
do
not
it.
allowed to talk about the podcast I like at all.
If
I never talk about the podcast.
Look, if you would have if you were
What
to
was
meet.
that?
I don't talk about any podcast. What?
Not on the show, he doesn't. But
I don't.
If you were
Sorry.
to meet one of the people that you listen to, I'd be down for you to be like, dude, I met this guy.
Someday.
He has, yeah. So, anyways, but I met Mark Bernardin. He's also a writer on the new Stephen King TV show, Castle Rock,
Okay.
and he does he was there for a comic. He writes comics as well.
Fraggle Rock?
No.
Fraggle Rock?
I was gonna say I don't remember the theme song, but it was very catchy.
So did we already mentioned, sometimes I can't remember what we talk about on the show
it happens.
and off the show. After we left on Sunday.
Yes.
The three of us, your hosts, left a little early on Sunday because we were trying to get home and kind of wind down before we had to go to work and do this all over again. But and then Logan left a little later.
Yep.
He left around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
And after we all left, the Project Wish Upon a Star family all got to meet Stan Lee.
What?
Our whole booth. Our
Basically the whole booth.
Yeah, Tim was there.
minus us.
Everybody was there.
Stupid work, stupid 400-mile drive.
I knew I should have taken Monday off.
I'm so...
Dunch.
The worst is I woke up Monday
You
morning
can see all of it.
and I'm getting ready to go to the gym and I always check my Facebook and stuff. And there I see and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You know, Annie got to meet, Stan Lee and everything. I'm like, I'm super happy for. And then I'm like, what?
Wait, Tim.
Tim.
What?
Tim. Shit! We could have met Stan Lee! Fuck! And Michelle's just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm
Wow.
like, I could have
Did you-
met Stan Lee.
Did you wake up everybody in your house with that scream?
Yes, I was pissed.
Clayton and Michelle.
They're all, what's going on? Is there a fire?
And Lego. Oh.
oh.
And I could see in the picture,
Oh.
Misty
Yeah. Holding up the
was
ring.
just like, yeah, that's right. That's what you get for leaving early. I could
You
see it in
punk-ass
her
bitches.
eye, in her good eye, and
the-
it made me very upset.
She was channeling the anger ring.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
Hey, but that makes me feel good. That ring
No.
that I wore probably shook
It
Stan
did.
Lee's hand.
Like 2 degrees of separation now.
Yeah. So I
go.
pretty much have almost met Stanley.
And you know what? We didn't even talk about it, but can we talk about Sheila and Brendan and Logan? Their fucking cosplay was spot on.
Perfect timing because
Let's-
I did want to get into cosplay.
Oh.
Yes, they did really well. Yes.
The pictures that they took outside at night, no filters, all awesome pictures with them outside. They got the lighting was just perfect. Sheila, Buddy's sister, was dressed as Gamora, right? Was that
Yeah.
Gamora?
Correct,
Yes.
yeah.
Brendan was Rocket, and then and our Logan was Star Lord. Really good.
They did really well. And little Lucas was little baby Star Lord.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We got a couple pictures on the green screen.
Yeah.
One of my
They
there was
should
some
be up
that,
on the photo booth.
yeah, just the two of us took. So it was like big Star Lord and mini Star Lord.
That was funny.
That was cool. Yeah. Other things we saw is there was a gorgeous Laura Croft there.
Really?
I kind of
I don't want to talk about that, Mister.
I gave her a compliment, and I told her that she looked really good.
From the chest.
from the toes up, yeah, everything. Megatron was fucking dope. The tall Transformer.
Yeah.
He was on stilts. A lot of people on stilts.
Dude, no, the General Grievous one.
That was even better because he
That was
could
a
wear
robot,
it.
wasn't
He
it?
could put it. He could get inside of it, or he can get out and just leave it there standing. Because I've got.
So good.
Yeah, I was walking around with my GoPro, and he's like just staring at me the whole time. He's just following me from one side to the other.
Well, I didn't see him move the first day. Friday, he didn't move.
Because he's just standing. Yeah, that's when he can get out from underneath.
Yeah, and then
he
all of a
just
sudden
stands there.
Saturday he starts moving. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that was just a statue. Like oh,
That
so
shit was
cool.
legit.
It was just like an awesome costume
I saw
puppet combo.
I saw
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Oh, was there a Jubilee?
I didn't get a picture. Like she was doing something, and I'm like, I don't want to bug you.
Yeah.
But I saw Jubilee, and it made me cry.
Did you see the lady dressed as Rogue?
I saw a couple of rogues.
From the animated show,
looked
The
good, yeah.
Rogue we
I
like.
saw one,
And
yeah.
I'm sitting there talking to Curtis. Curtis is like,
Corona.
there. Yeah. And he was like, there's my Rogue right there. And I was like, oh, man, that's OG Rogue. And I was like, that's the Rogue I fell in love with. And he's like, these young kids, they don't know.
They don't
Yeah.
understand.
They don't get what you're missing out. That's the real Rogue.
No Anna Paquin.
No.
True blood ass. Oh, and then Buddy saw. I don't know if you were there. We saw a mashup, Little Mermaid Stormtrooper.
That
There was
awesome.
a lot of mashups. A lot of mashups.
I like the mashups when
Was there a lot,
lot
of
of mashups?
mashups?
Yeah, quite a bit of
There was
mashups.
just A lot of mashups.
a lot of mashups. Yeah, that
Hey,
one was
a lot of mashups over
good. You
there.
got some mashups in your dunch.
Did you guys see the floating Doctor Strange?
No.
He was on a hoverboard and had his legs
What?
covered with a blanket, and he had fake legs attached to his front,
What?
crisscrossed.
Shut
So he
up.
was just like talking to somebody, and then just took off.
That's
Just
freaking
floated down the-
awesome.
I saw the hoverboard Hobgoblin.
I saw that one.
Oh, okay.
That one was good. Wasn't as good as the hoverboard Green Goblin at Merced.
Yeah.
That one was cool.
That
but
one
yeah,
was legit.
that was good.
What about he was on point, Jon Snow, that came in to the
oh,
booth
yeah,
and
dude.
talked to Tim.
He was awesome.
See, I
He
didn't.
had the face down and
He
everything.
even had
would
the
do-
scowl
Yeah,
down.
he would look. He would make the scowl. Yeah.
Well, the Jon Snow was good, but I saw the Night King.
Yes,
didn't
I
see
saw the Night King.
He had prosthetics and all. It looked
Oh.
exactly like it. It was creepy as hell.
Hands down, best one
hands are
I
down.
saw, the Pennywise.
I didn't get to see him in
Dude,
person. I
he
only saw
was
the photo.
Creepy.
I
as
would have loved
shit.
to see him in person.
Dude, like everybody was just blown away. And he even had the boat, SS Georgie.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, can I take a picture? And he would bow, like in front of you, holding it out. And I'm
He
like,
looked
what
really
the
tall.
fuck?
Was he really tall?
He was tall, but what he did is if you really look at his head, he built it out of
Extended his
paper
head.
mache
Oh.
and built it up so his forehead and
big
his
forehead.
head was fucking big.
He looked good.
It was creepy, and everybody was just bombarding him for pictures.
funny.
And I like kind of sneaked up real fast, and I was like, click, click, click. I was like, Manny's gonna be
And then
obsessed.
I know I'm the only one that watches it here, but there was some awesome because Rick and Morty's getting super popular now,
Right,
and there
I
were
saw
some
one.
really good regular Ricks, but Pickle Rick. There
Oh, I
was
saw
a Pickle Rick.
What does that mean?
There's an episode where he
Turns into a pickle?
himself into a pickle, and then he takes the brains of like rats and stuff and makes himself a cyborg rat cockroach body with him as a pickle, and that was him cosplaying as that, like with random bug parts. It's so good. Oh my god, it was great. I loved it.
Interesting.
Yeah, all the
Pickle
cosplay
Rick!
there. The cosplay was just, it was Saturday especially. I would say every other person was dressed up. It was ridiculous and just wall to wall. And the enormity of this con it's hard to even describe. I mean, we were in a 20 by 20 booth, and if you put us on the map, we'd be like the size of an eraser head or something like
Yeah,
that.
there was a map
There was a
in
ton
the
of people.
in the magazine, the promo magazine that they gave you, and you see our little booth, and it's one of the bigger booths.
Oh, yeah.
In just this grid of this many, it's just the scope of that place was amazing. and kind of intimidating.
So I can't, unfortunately, I can't name every single person that was there, every booth, but I've got a few that we ran into. We collected business cards, and I wrote them all down. So, of course, we saw the Southland Ghostbusters. They stopped by the booth and took photos. We've got photos on the website of them. That was really cool to meet them because we had also, a couple weeks ago, we met the Sacramento Ghostbusters, and so they're a really cool clique of people. Like they seem to be really
I love
like a little community of ghostbusting.
So cool. Like, and before the Elk Grove, or when did we meet them first? Not Elk Grove. We met them before that, didn't we, buddy?
Yeah, no, we met the Sean, the leader of the Sacramento Ghostbusters, at that Elk Grove con. Really quickly.
Yeah, and I didn't it's so cool how like Ghostbusters, and these guys have been around before the new movie came out. This has been a thing for a long time, and like just the like you said, the community, and like they're everywhere. There's these little groups all over the country of this Ghostbusters group, and they all dress up and go out, and I love it. It's so awesome.
A group that stopped by, they're called Co-Create. They did a lot of 3D scanning and printing. They were the guys the guy with the 80s hip-hop jumpsuit and the stormtrooper helmet on, and he had the big boombox with him. So they took photos. We've got photos of them on the photo booth. Vocademy, I thought, was really cool. They were the maker space. They did costumes and prop making, crafts, hobbies, electronics, robots, wood shop, and CNC. We're right across from us. That big. They had the big toy case that you would stand in.
Yeah.
Brandon and
Buddy took a picture and posted on Instagram.
Yeah, it's on our
we took a picture of you. I took a picture of Sheila and Brandon in it, and they were really cool. They did all those props just for people to take photos in front of.
It was awesome.
And they weren't charging anybody.
The TARDIS, the Doctor Who TARDIS.
Yeah, the
so
kind
cool.
of like the Star Wars kind of inside the space, the
Yeah.
spaceship type
You know
look.
who I think they are? Is they're a maker space that's like they're like our hacker lab.
Yes.
That's downtown.
Yeah, they're very familiar.
Which I've gone in and checked out, and I'm actually hoping to be able to go and talk to those guys and maybe kind of get their whole deal out on the show, because we have a space that's very similar to theirs here in Sacramento that has all of those different tools and things. So if you want to go to be able to build really cool shit like this, you could do it here in Sac also.
Yeah, I really want to go to that. It just sounds fun.
I stopped by a psychic reading booth. Yeah,
No,
I didn't get my reading. I'm not like I don't
so
want to
you
know any of
should've.
that bullshit. But no, they were pretty cool. We sat down, we talked to them a little bit. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Not judgmental
They're
at all.
Psychic reading by Vanessa. I just said I don't
want to
it.
deal with that bullshit.
I don't want to know that like I'm gonna get divorced in a year or something. You know, I just want it to happen.
I wasn't going to tell you,
Yeah.
but
See, you don't know. You're not psychic.
I don't.
You want to know why?
Dude, Stay
Because you never make dinner on Man Makes Dinner Night.
See, he called me out.
Stay
again.
Puff is coming for Robin, you already know.
Oh,
yeah. Bill.
Yeah.
Good old Bill. So I told him I was going to mention them on the show, so
Yeah.
I hope that they listen. Currently Nerdy was the guy that we stayed in the same hotel with, right?
Yeah.
And that was another podcast.
Okay.
But it was socially conscious.
It's nerdy but political.
What is it called again?
Currently nerdy.
Currently Nerdy. It's with the guy's name is Vi Tran, and
Super nice guy.
Yeah, he was really cool. We saw him both times. We ended up back at the hotel,
Yeah.
and of course, Buddy talked to him.
Of course.
Yeah.
As he
Who do I-
does.
Yeah.
Always. To everyone.
Axe Costume and Crafts. They had like pouches, bow ties, purses, headbands, all in comic book theme.
Oh, okay.
They've got an Etsy page. Raster Stash. I think it was called Raster Stash. Those were the
That was the name of my
the
band
robots.
in high school.
The custom robots that he would build.
Dude, these were
They were-
so sick.
Completely, they're just so
Intricate.
so detailed. This guy made robots out of wood, and they were all custom made.
Yeah, and they're one-offs.
Yes, he just
Oh, yeah.
So there were little wooden robot collectibles, prints, and resin toys he had.
cool.
Another one that stood out to us is R2D2's club, the Builders Club.
That was
Oh,
legit.
yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Dude, it was just
Remote control.
It was remote controlled, and they had Chopper from Star Wars Rebels.
Oh,
which
the
was
big,
awesome.
the big. Yeah, we saw one at at Campbell,
Yeah, I
we
think
saw the
that-
R2D2.
You guys, I saw the photo, but I never saw it because
the one at Campbell was cool, but it was just like that. Yeah,
Yes.
They just control it, walks around, make the beep.
They had
boop,
they
beep,
even
boop,
had a
beep.
BB-8, but we didn't get to see that one.
No.
And there was, I guess
And he
there were
said
there
it
were,
worked.
Yeah,
Really?
somebody
come
had
on.
built a Wall-E as well.
Oh
That
yeah.
was, that was really cool. The prop shop garage is where we met the guys with all the Ninja Turtle costumes.
Oh, that was so
Oh,
badass.
that was legit.
I
Those
saw
costumes
somebody.
were
walk-
amazing.
it was for the '90s Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Well, we sat
So
there
good.
and talked to them about how we love the costumes, how they still hold up, and then I went and said something stupid and said I didn't think the new movies were all that bad, and he was
They
like, "Those
shut
are
him down.
fucking awful."
They're great.
And of
And
course,
nobody
I'm
would build
What?
the one of the new heads. They had some of the new.
They had Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah.
They were sitting in the life-size van.
And
Oh,
they had
yeah, that turtle van
Michelangelo.
was awesome.
Yeah.
They had Michelangelo, or did they not make Donatello?
Oh, they didn't want to make Donatello because
was
he's
it.
so intricate nowadays with the
Oh,
goggles and the everything.
They all
the
looked
radio.
at each other and was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
I'm fine.
And Robot for Less had the little metal characters that you would build.
Yeah.
The guy that had on his table a business card for
Table.
a fired employee.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was like, "Don't take those. He's
Yeah.
not with us anymore." I'm like, "Why do you have it on the table?" Then?
yeah. Just get new business cards, dude.
I got to meet Jay Sullivan. He was the artist that I bought 2 prints from.
Oh yeah. You introduced me to him. He was
Yeah.
great. He told us some crazy behind-the-scenes stories of his art and trying to do business with Marvel and Disney, and it
Dude,
just
it
did
was
not go well.
Crazy, but I followed him on Facebook. He actually did get to meet Stan Lee and showed him the original artwork that he drew for him with Stan Lee and his wife, and it was really cool, and I'm glad he got to meet him. And he was just really fun, and big thanks from First Person Jason told me to go check out his stuff, and his artwork was just...
I thought we were gonna see.
Yeah, we
Jason.
missed you, Jason. I thought I was going to get to meet you
Right.
in person. I was so excited. I was just...
Oh, me too.
And then he didn't show up.
Way to go.
And then he bailed.
I think he got scared of
he was
Aaron.
scared of me. Yeah, he was nervous.
Oh, you think he was scared?
Shaking space boots.
Anybody else we want to mention before we move on?
Well, I did want to mention something that goes along with Aaron getting to meet his hero, Kevin Smith, as the only line in the entire place that was longer than the line to meet Stan Lee was the line for the Hot Topic booth where you could get one of 4 different exclusive Funko Pops that you could only get
You okay, man?
at Los Angeles Comic-Con. That was the only place you could buy them.
Crazy.
And it was just... The line was insanity. They'd open the doors up, and people would literally sprint through the convention center to go get in line to get these things. The line was massive, and so we're thinking like, oh, maybe we'll, so because we get in early as exhibitors, maybe we'll be able to go and kind of sneak in line.
Nope.
No, shut down. Exhibitors are not allowed to get in line until
like-
10:30,
Yeah.
which is basically an hour after the doors open for the VIPs. So you're literally at the other side of the freaking convention center. However, you could get in line if you had a press pass.
Yes.
You were not allowed to get into the convention center with a press pass until the doors open.
But-
if you had an exhibitor pass, you were allowed to get inside the doors.
Yeah.
They were
So
fucking with you, man.
Weird.
a little bit, but we figured this out and we're able to work the system and use our exhibitor passes to get in the door.
Correct.
And then use our press passes to get in line. So Aaron was actually able to pull off
Yeah.
getting a Kevin Smith Funko Pop.
Yeah, because the first day, Friday, I was like, what the hell is this big ass line for? And by the time I realized what they were selling, which was the 4 exclusive pops for $15, it was already too late. They already ran out of the one I wanted. Saturday, they wouldn't let me line up early with my exhibitor badge or my press badge for that matter on Saturday. That was when they were selling the signed Kevin Smith pop. And then Sunday, we were gonna leave. We weren't even gonna go on Sunday,
No.
and we did.
No.
We
and
just
Logan
felt
and
so
I,
guilty for not going to dinner.
right? And
Yeah.
Logan and I lined up. Took he said we didn't. We took off the exhibitor badge. We put on the press badge. 10 minutes we waited in line.
Yeah, something
maybe.
like that. It was just Funko Pops are not really my thing. There's definitely a lot of stuff that I collect. The Funko Pops are not one, but just the opportunity to work the system like that, I just could not pass it up. And I thought also I was just so excited at Aaron's opportunity to meet Kevin Smith that I thought this was a moment that was worth all of us commemorating, and there was a limit of 3. So Aaron got his 1, but I did max out my limit, and I got a Kevin Smith Funko Pop for everyone. So
Shit.
Snap.
You get a
Look at
Kevin.
that.
You get a Kevin.
You get a Kevin. There you go.
I thought they weren't handing out Chris Hardwick's.
And buddy, you get a Kevin. So there you go.
Oh,
So
I love it. Even says
Man.
LA Comic Con
Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
exclusive.
This is skinny Kevin, huh?
Yeah, this is post.
Wasn't he
weight
wearing
loss.
this outfit?
No, he was wearing something else. He wasn't wearing the Fat Man jersey. He was. I remember it wasn't the Fat Man jersey though.
Interesting.
Thanks, Logan.
see if I
Yeah,
have
so
a picture.
I've got
thank you so
actually
much.
I have this. I've got the Kevin Smith Funko and my press pass from LA Comic Con sitting next to each other on my trophy wall, and it gives me a little giggle
Yeah.
every time I see it.
My signed press pass is inside of my Kevin
Nice.
Smith Funko.
How much is this going for on eBay?
Those
No,
ones,
I'm not
regular
interested.
unsigned, is $50.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Damn.
Yeah, but they're
No.
bought for 15. So
No, that's awesome.
Hey, thanks, Logan. I'm gonna put this on eBay.
No.
what was that?
That's what
Oh,
his
God.
keyboard sounds like when he types.
You need
on
to
it.
get your keyboard fixed because that's not what it's supposed to sound like.
No, that's what I want it to sound like.
Got it.
So yeah, that's all we got for Stanley's Comic Con, right?
Such a good time.
I mean, we could talk about it for another 3 hours,
Yeah.
but that's all that we have time
The
for.
drive there and back were not fun.
The drive there was fine for me. I don't. It was easy. It was quick
That was tough.
because I slept from Galt to Bakersfield.
Yes, pretty much. Okay, so before we get out of here, I kind of want to tell people about something that's going on. We mentioned the Ghostbusters, Southland Ghostbusters, and Sacramento Ghostbusters. So our Sacramento Ghostbusters are putting on a toy drive to benefit the families who've lost everything in the Santa Rosa fires.
Oh,
So that's nice of them. The toy drive will... I just spit on the paper. The
Ew.
toy drive will take place October 30th through December 1st. They are accepting donations for all ages. Please donate them unwrapped, and please donate with a value of $20 or more.
Oh.
A toy.
that's pretty
Nice.
cool. Yeah, yeah, because those people lost everything in that fucking fire.
Yes.
in all those. There are more than one, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have a coworker whose brother's house was just gone. He was there the weekend before the fires came through, and he's like, it's just not there anymore. It's
yeah,
just
we
gone.
know. Robin has an old coworker. That same thing. House is gone. If you have any questions or you want to reach the Sacramento Ghostbusters, you can reach them at sacghostbusters@gmail.com or facebook.com/Sacramento Ghostbusters. So that's very nice of them. They're actually doing some... Oh, what do you have? You
I have some
Okay,
a
yeah,
little
go
bit.
ahead. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
do we have anything else to talk about?
There's one little thing I kind of want to remind people to go to the cemeterium before they close it down.
There we go.
So it's up this weekend. So this will be your last chance to experience it before it's torn down. This is the last time they'll be at this location.
Correct.
And we, as far as we know, they don't have their new location yet, right?
No,
It's
not
not.
yet.
So go enjoy it before it comes down. It's at that old amusement park, right?
Yep. Friday night is
Old,
the
golf course.
absolute last night at this location. So
Friday
if you wanna
night,
check
go
it
get
out,
it.
Check
Yeah.
it out.
And that's the Cemeterium in Citrus Heights with Terror in the Night Productions. Visit our segment section on our website to find the link.
Yeah.
Okay, let us know what you got.
Yeah. So, I got just a few little things. First off, celebrity birthdays today.
Oh, okay. Who do we got?
Just a couple. One, Nelly.
Furtado?
No, Nelly the rapper.
It's getting hot in her.
So take off all of your clothes.
What
That's us.
video?
on
Oh,
the-
okay. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so Nelly is turning
your mind.
42 today. And one more, David Schwimmer, Friends fame. I don't know why I did that voice, but he's 51.
Cool. 51, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's 2 movies coming out this weekend, guys.
What do we got?
I know you're excited for this one. It's a Bad Mom's Christmas.
Nope.
Everybody's going to see it.
Boo.
We're all going as a group, right?
Didn't they just come out with Bad Moms 1?
That was like a year ago.
It was a year ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Jeez, Simo was just out.
But the big one everybody's excited for, Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
The rock band.
So so
That's going to be amazing.
we're
Yeah.
gonna
It's getting great reviews.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
we did have to bitch out a little bit on the tickets that we
Yeah,
had for
that's too
tonight.
bad,
We were
yeah.
just too tired from
Well,
back-to-back cons, man.
We may have gotten a little bit of motivation to go if a single person contacted us saying they wanted to come with us.
Goat.
Oh, well, Goat's always going to be there for us.
Yeah.
That was just, we get it. Sorry, Goat.
but we're all gonna see it and hopefully talk about it next week.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, and speaking of Goat, he's actually going to be back in the studio.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have him next week.
Yeah, because I shall not be here next week.
Maybe you can send us a voicemail
taking
and
a
talk
vacay.
and talk to us that way.
Carolina,
Yeah,
so-
definitely.
Yeah.
Write us an email because we don't get any.
And Logan did. Yeah, there you go. Logan put together a video of the guys opening up their Geek Fuel last week. It's really cool. He did a great job. And we also have the Ghostbusters panel from CampbellCom 2 weeks ago. Buddy and I did. We talked to the special effects artists from the Ghostbusters movies, which included Mark Bryan Wilson, Robin Shelby, and Bill Bryan, and they were a lot of fun. They had many
that was
good stories to
crazy.
tell us.
Yeah.
So check that out on our YouTube, both videos.
And it's actually the entirety of episode 77.
Oh, it's
got
the whole
posted.
episode.
Yeah, it's the entire episode. So it's our first shot at putting an episode up on video. But we have so much stuff going on. But that last Geek Fuel box was so freaking dope. I had to be able to get time to put everything together. So we were kind of talking about the stuff that was in the box a little bit more at the beginning of this episode. If you want to check it out and look at the opening of everything, go back and check out that episode. It's totally worth signing up for. The holidays are coming up. I can't believe that box. If you bought one box only, that was $25.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. It's if you're not signed up for Geek Fuel, Andrew, I'm talking to you. Vern, I'm talking to you. You need to get signed up for
Mother,
Geek Fuel.
I'm talking to you.
Seriously.
Trigo now.
Bingo. And remember, geekfuel.com/hardlyheroes.
yeah,
Get your $5 off.
All
So,
yeah. That's
anything
all we
else?
got.
That's
No.
all?
We don't have any emails.
Nothing.
We don't have any iTunes reviews.
Nope.
No.
So please, people, send us your emails and your iTunes reviews and your voice memos.
Everything.
How do they do the voice memo again?
Easiest,
app
we
on
really
your
have
phone.
to explain it.
the easiest. No, yeah, no, you do. It's okay, but it's the easiest way to
what's
do it.
wrong with people,
Any kind of phone you have, they all have a voice memo app. Every phone, just open that up.
How do I open my phone?
You either slide or click or tap or throw it on the ground really hard.
Shove it up your butt.
Yeah, don't throw it on the ground really hard. You hit the voice memo app, you record your voice, take that file, email it to hardlyheroes@gmail.com, and we will play it over the show.
Yes, we got quite a bit. We got one from Norway.
Yeah.
Norway's good.
Yeah, it was really cool. We're going to play it eventually.
Hardly Heroes has hit Norway.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where could they find us all?
They can find us on YouTube at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Facebook at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes.
Correct.
They can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
Boom shakalaka. And, just make sure you go to hardlyheroes.com and you can find all of that. It's so much easier.
And we got all the pictures and you can find more updates there. Everything is there.
A calendar, everything. And you can write into the show at hardlyheroes@gmail.com.
Right.
But just remember one thing.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.